Hola, KJ. Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me. A lot of people got to know you at TI 14, and your exit interview at TI 14 probably is the most positive and passionate one in TI history. Where did this passion come from?
Oh, we already started. Uh, I mean, it's just I think it just comes from a dream, right? That I played this game for so much time, and I've it's just so much time and so many years trying. Like I've been playing this game for so long, but since I I never managed to get to the top tier teams, and to have a chance at TI. And that dream in that year was like the first year where I was like truly believing that we could win, like that I could win, right, as a team, like with those people that had surrounded me, the other six people of the team. It made me believe that I could really win at TI, and I really think we could. So that's why I had so much energy in the interview, because for the first time I was like, okay, I'm gonna win. Like I thought, like I'm gonna win this TI,
We
but we didn't.
believed into you too. How did you start playing the game?
Uh, I started playing just because I played Warcraft 3 and I loved the game. And then I just met a friend who told me, download the Garena, which was the place some people played, the mods of Warcraft 3, and there was the mod of Dota 2. And that's how I started playing.
Yeah, that goes way back, Karina. How did you become a pro player then?
I just played a lot, and I had like friends that played Team Fortress 2, and they had a professional Team Fortress 2 team. And so I started entering their team speak, and there was like other people there that played Dota, and I went to them and talked to them. And I remember at the time I was like 4K MMR, which was like super good for the time. And they were like, "Oh my God, you're 4K." Super good is strong, right? It was good for the time. And they were like, "Oh my God, you're 4K." Yes, I am 4K. Let's make a team. And then we start playing, and you just keep playing, right? And keep grinding the ranks. Then the best Brazilian team disbanded, and they called me to the new team. And then we qualified to a minor right before COVID. And it was my first LAN. And after that, we just kept playing during quarantine. And when the quarantine ended, I entered another team, and then I played TI as well. I played the TI 10, and then the quarantine came, and we had to just AFK. Or the TI was after quarantine. I got confused. I don't remember. Was after quarantine or was before? It was before, right?
It was after. Wait, which TI
It
was
was
it?
TI 10
TI 10
because
was
there was
after
no public.
quarantine.
No,
Yeah,
but there was no public, so it was still happening. Like we could watch TI just by ourselves. It was like a lonely stadium,
I
which
remember
was
good
nice
times
and
in
sad.
Romania.
Yeah.
I remember TI 10 being very, very cold, and we were not allowed to talk to teams unless we absolutely had to. You mentioned last year that you didn't have a lot of time to play pubs to grind MMR during the year. Has that still been the case this season?
A little bit, yes, because what usually people do is like they stay at home and they keep playing, but when I go home, I can't play. I have to play with like 200 ping in the European server, so I just don't play. I just like watch games and things like that. And yeah, so like I play less than normal, right? And then when I come to Europe back again, start playing pubs, but then we start having a lot of scrims. There's a lot of tournament games happening, so I'm watching the games. So the hardest part of grinding MR is that I cannot play at home, and it's the easiest time to grind is at home.
Yeah, it's funny how you said you don't have much time to play and you don't play at home, but you still managed to hit 15k MMR back in March. So, congratulations. So,
Thanks. I'm still 15K.
it's okay, you'll get there. How important do you think it is for pro players to reach that high MMR? Does it really prove anything?
Mm, I think it helps you a lot for sure. Like when people disband and they look for new players, new people to join their team, and they don't feel like they have an option, they will go for a rank. So like depending on your position, it can change, but you need a little bit of luck as well. You need network and you need rank. Rank is like it helps you a lot with those things. So for example, support five in my role. Like I don't feel like in my role the rank matters that much because people are gonna call who they feel comfortable playing with and who they think they are smart, blah blah. Like let me think about a carry. A carry like a Watson, he will call Malady. It doesn't matter if there is other player better than him or not, and it's very hard to know if the other player is better than him or not because first of all, MMR doesn't mean much, and second of all, it's hard to like quantify how good someone is if you haven't played with him, especially if he's a support. So like in my role, it matters less, I would say. But like if you are a let's say offlaner, there's not that many offlaners or mid laners in the pool here in the pool right now, like in the tier one pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like people are gonna look for the one and they're gonna be like, oh, this guy is high rank, let's call him. This can help more for this kind of roles, I think. But even for carry, like there are so many high rank carries that people don't consider that good
Mm-hmm.
and would not call them. So I would say like if you are a new blood, it helps a lot. But if you are already old blood, it will not help that much.
That makes sense. So, what are your thoughts on the tournament schedule this coming year?
I like it a lot. I want to play Dota. I feel like the tournaments we have a lot of tournaments. It's very tiring, but it's also very fulfilling for the soul. Because like if you don't play tournament, it's like oh my god, I don't wanna keep playing ranked. Because like this is another thing about ranked, right? When you play it, you play with let's say we play it Privet 123, and he doesn't want to be a pro player. So like tournament, you're like playing with only people that have the same dream as you, and against those people. So like it's when everything matters. So I love this schedule. I love it strong. I like this schedule. I want to go to Singapore with this blast. I think that Singapore is nice. It's a place I want to go. I hope we go. We're gonna see in the next 2 days. PGL Wallachia, it's the best hotel that we always stay. That hotel is so good. Has such a good breakfast, and I think we can go to China this year, right?
This year or next year? Yeah, next year
Thi-
definitely for TI.
No, but this year I think.
Yes,
I
there's
don't know
another
if it's if
tournament in Chengdu in
yeah, and I really want
December.
to go to this one. I really want to go to China.
Uh huh.
Think it would be nice. So yes, I'm very excited with this.
Have you ever had the chance to visit China before?
No.
So, if you do get to visit China, I mean this year in Chengdu, what would you be most excited about? The food, the culture, or is it something else?
Mm, Usually the nicest thing about other places are the people, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to meet because a lot of people there because we have to play. Unless you translate for us, you go there and help us to talk.
I will definitely
uh,
be there.
and I think the food it's gonna be nice, and people say that the tournaments there are very nice. At least like in DAC, it was nice. I for the next TI, I'm gonna try to bring uh, a person from my family that is Chinese. So that, and she had a restaurant, and I worked in her restaurant.
Uh
So
huh.
like, and there was like Chinese people that work there. So like, it got me to want to know things about China. So yes, I want to see if she can come. It's gonna be nice. But for this year, yes, let's see how it's gonna be. I'm very excited. It's mostly the food, I would say. If I had to choose and answer your question, it would be the food and culture.
That's cool. I think you have a chance to get to know all of that in Chengdu, and if not, there's always Shanghai, TI in Shanghai. So going back a little bit to talk about Heroic and TI 14, Heroic had such an impressive run at TI this past TI. Looking back, what would you say would be your personal highlight from the event?
Wait, this one was 14? It's not 15?
No, next year's 15. We're off by a
Yeah.
year.
My personal highlight. I think my team played so well that like I was so happy that my team was playing so well. I really like the stacking camps because I put myself stacking camps in the Dota Fantasy, and I was stacking a lot of camps. And then I put Yuma with KDA, and he was killing everyone.
Uh huh.
I think in the series against Batboom, I was feeling very good that we were killing them all the time in the lane. I remember like when we were like it's not a my highlight, but it's like with my team, and I think that's fine because my team we are one. We
Yes.
were killing Vet Boom in the lane, and then Yuma like he chases the guy, and he kills him in such a nice way, like under tower diving. And I was thinking like someone's gonna call Yuma to another team. But I lost my carry though,
It's
because
all
like he
right.
was playing so well. And then I was like, this was like something funny that I remember from the TI. Me thinking like, I lost my carry. He's gonna go to another team. He's gonna be millionaire. He's gonna leave me. He's playing too well. Uh, this was something that I think it's funny.
That's really funny. It's okay. You still have your carry.
Yeah, for now.
You mentioned that you're happy that your team played really well, and I think everyone agrees with you. Um, During TI, several players actually mentioned that they considered Heroic as the dark horse or the underdog, which unfortunately meant many people didn't have high expectations for the team going into the tournament. From your perspective, which region is the strongest right now?
Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably COS and Europe, but it has to be Europe. I mean, the Falcons is not really Europe, right? They won TI, so it's a little bit confusing. Actually, if you look at TI, it's very mixed, right? Because like
Mm-hmm.
Falcons is not Europe, and then China number two, and then Parivision number three. But I think right now it's probably still CYS, the best region, Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Like Falcons is Falcons, and then
It's in a different
CYS.
tier.
Yeah, because like they're the only one from their region, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them and Nigma, and I don't think Nigma is doing that well. So like I would not choose their region just because of Falcons. So it's like Europe is the best region, but you can put Falcons above them.
Well, we definitely didn't count out South American Dota because you guys showed us that South American Dota is not only passionate, but you guys are really good as well. What do you think needs to happen for the South American scene to stand toe to toe with the European region or the CIS region?
So the thing is that this last year we didn't really help South America region because like we qualified for everything, but we didn't do well. So like we don't like get more slots for SA. I think we could get more slots if we do better. But like if we start getting invited, we will always have two SA teams, and then more organizations will go there and give more stability. Because right now, our South American friends, they are like they're crazy. You know, they're like team disband, make another team, blah blah blah. Like there's a player that qualified to two tournaments in two different teams. So it's like crazy there. You know, like they don't have stability, and they don't have stability mostly I would say because of us, because like they can't beat us, so they always change the team. So like if we could like start getting invited and they could like qualify and have more stability, it will make the whole scene be better to face Europe. But for now, for us right now, I think we are already at a level that can that are the same level as the best teams in the world. So we can face Europe, but like region to region we need to uh, consistently be good, so we give chance to other SA teams have more opportunities.
Definitely. You guys did beat Mouse Sports and Liquid this past tournament. How was it for Fissure?
Yeah, was fine. Like like how was it? Nice. It was fun.
It, it
It's always fun to
was
win.
it was the first tournament after TI. Do you feel that because your team you swapped out two players that's different from TI 14? Do you feel that because you didn't swap out as many players, or is there something special about your team that made you strong, that made you guys stronger than the other teams?
I feel like the three best teams of this tournament were us, Mouse, and Liquid. And like us three, we three are a new team, right? Like we are both three new teams. I think we are the less new because we only changed one, but we still change Whisper to our role, so it's almost like changing two.
Mm-hmm.
So we were both the three of us, like trying to see where we are and probably using tournament as practice. And I feel like we won the tournament just like pressing buttons better. No, I didn't feel like the three teams they were like super stabilized and knowing exactly how they want to play, but like we press buttons better, so we won.
It's okay. A win is a win. So I keep thinking that you guys swapped two players, but Technically, you guys only swapped out one player because Whisper had a position change. So, new season and new roster. How do you approach building synergy with this new team?
Lama, we already played with Lama before, which is our new offlane. Actually, no, he's not Lama. Davai. He's just Davai now, his nick, okay?
Okay.
With Davai, we already played with him before, so we know how he works and he know how we do things, and he was very open to hear the new things that we learned as a team this year. So like we had a good basis, and Whisper is already very good mechanically. He just need to find his heroes. So I feel like it was very natural the way things went because we know each other as well. We just need to keep following this path of the things we learn, keep practicing them and getting better, and don't like let ourselves go on the automatic. Like just start playing and stop
Mm-hmm.
doing the things as a team that we usually did because now we lost a coach, which was Manguzo. He was our assistant coach, but he was like basically a coach. He was a coach. There were two coaches. We had two coaches. And without him, we lost a little bit of structure. So like the fact that Lama already played with us, he helps us to maintain the structure, and he's a player that has a good head. But we have to be careful to not go to stop doing the things that we always did with Manguzo. Like we need to do Manguzo job for him.
Mm-hmm. How about outside of the game? How do you guys bond as a team?
I think outside we are doing pretty fine. The Lama is very funny. He takes a lot of space, you know. He makes noises. He's funny. He's like very exaggerated. Exaggerated can be. So like you always laugh at all the things he's doing. He makes the environment good. And sometimes we play ball together before the games, but we don't go out that much. So we keep it more professional.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like since we are so much time together, we get a bit bored of each other as well, right? Like you can't stand seeing everyone's face all the time, and we never go home, so it drains us a lot of energy, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
when we have like a free day, it's all like, oh, we have a free day. Let's go, everyone get drunk and go party. No, it's like, I have a free day. Leave me alone. I wanna rest.
Fair enough. You've captained several teams over the years in your career. Do you think your leadership style or the way you communicate to the team has that changed?
Mm, yes, for sure. Like before, I would try to captain my teams like by making them go do the right thing. But now I'm giving more the example. I'm do the right things myself, and I make them believe themselves that what they are doing is right. And if everything goes to shit, then I take control. It's like before I would always try to take control, and now I just take control when we don't know what we're doing. We are lost. We're like, GG, go next. I try to help with them with that. And it's very easy to be. Easier to be captain when your team is like playing well and doing what they do. So I feel like right now I'm having an easier work. Like sometimes I can just listen to Yuma and he will carry. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not always like that. The years has ups and downs, and the hard part is when we are going on downs, and then I need to show that everything's gonna be okay. That's how I captain nowadays. Don't worry, be happy. Let's don't keep believing. Never give up.
Very well said. That seems to be the case for a lot of teams. Problems don't really show up until you lose.
Hmm.
Enough about the game. So, you mentioned that when you have a free day, you just want it to be your day, your time. What other hobbies do you have except for Dota?
Other hobbies I have besides Dota. I like reading. Right now I'm reading the biography of Steve Jobs. I've read it before, but I didn't finish, and I'm finishing it finally. Uh, it's a very nice book. So yes, I like reading. I don't like watching things that much, but I was finishing Sex and the City. It's very
Mm-hmm.
fun and stupid, but fun. I like Miranda. I like to read. I like to watch some things. I like to walk and talk to people. When I'm at home, I like to play football with my family. Like I play with my grandfather football and like all the old people there playing the football. It's very funny because they are all old. There are some young people, right, like me, because they bring their sons. But it's very funny to play football with my grandfather, something that I love to do. And it's something rare, right? Because usually grandfathers are old. He's old, but he can still play. Yeah, I like to chat with my grandmother when I go home. Oh, I'm thinking I'm too boring.
No, don't say
I need to do other
that.
things.
You're.
Uh,
It seems like you're a very family person, and that's great.
yeah, it's because it's what I do when I go home is usually I stay with my family, right? And the free days that I have in Europe, they are I don't remember the last time I had a free day. Maybe we probably had, but I don't remember exactly what we did that was different. I think like after we lost the eye, we went to play football with other teams with Aurora. That was fun. That was remarkable. But besides that, it's usually what I do in the free days.
Hmm. Sounds good. Is there?
Gym. I like going to gym, but this I do every day.
Do you go to the gym by yourself, or does anybody else on the team go to the gym with you?
Yuma goes. He goes with me. Yeah, I go with him. And Manguzo, but no more Manguzo. And analog, but no more analog. Yeah, just
Oh,
Yuma
it's okay. You can try
nowadays.
to get the other people on the team to start going to the gym.
I gave up already.
So South American crowd was amazing. I mean, I've seen them before, but at TI they were just loud and passionate, and just like you, they believe. Is there anything that you would like to say before we end the interview, whether to someone or to everybody?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna say this to the crowd. I love that everyone went there and they traveled just to see the TI and cheer for us. My best friend was there. My sister was there, so they traveled from far. She came from America. He came from Brazil, and the other people. There's a lot of people that live in Europe that were there, Brazilians, and you can hear them from the booth when you don't have your headsets on. You can hear them screaming, especially Juliana, which is like one of our biggest fans, if not our biggest. And it's a very good energy. You feel like they can give you some power, you know. So I really like that, and thanks for cheering. I can say to Yuma, Yuma, if you're listening to this, don't leave me. Let's go win the eye together, okay? Don't do some dumb decision. We belong together.
Specifically for Yuma. Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for taking your time to talk to me today. I hope to see you in Chengdu. Good luck to you and your team.
Okay.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.